Good morning, everybody. Got me in the tuck. We're getting ready to go to Walmart or Menards, grab some oil. We're going to change the oil in this 2010 Toyota Camry that's been a little past due. Something I've been putting off for a while. So I got the tucker mud with me. We're going in town. Going to have a oil scavenger hunt. He likes to ride anywhere. I think he just farted in here too. He's a farting fool. Stay tuned. Well, we made it to the Walmart safe. Let's go and get this oil. Might have to check out some fishing lures too while we're here. He really wants to go in, but you got to stay here. I'll be right back. I love you. See what they got on sale, if anything. $5.30 high mileage. That's what I want. That's for the Toyota 6-cylinder. I believe it takes 6 quarts. I need 1 quart. That's what they get you at. Yeah, $4.54 for 1 quart. Jeez. Well, that was fun getting in and out of Walmart on a Saturday morning. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Went in the back, the tire center, think I'd get out, pay there real quick. No, there was a line, super long line back there. So to go all the way up, all the way back around. I should just parked up front. Anyway, we're going home and do this oil change now. Alright, we're back at the garage. There's Tucker Mutt. He's a garage dog. Pretty good for that too. We're going to do an oil change on this 2010 Toyota Camry. My wife's car. I believe it's around 140,000 miles. Probably 1,000 or 2,000 miles past the limit for the oil change. It's been crappy weather and just I've been busy. But it's still full and it looks clean, so I let it go for a few months. I bought the Canon oil filter for it, Performance Silver oil filter. It's what's in it now. I bought it last time. Valvoline, synthetic blend, high mileage, 530. It does take 6 quarts for a little tiny 6-cylinder. It's crazy, but it's always been a Valvoline car since I've had it. I'm starting to do the synthetic blend, Max Life. You know, I don't know if it's all my marketing hype or not, but whatnot, we'll use it. It's a good car. It's fast too. Now I'm probably going to rotate the tires on it because it hasn't been done since I put the tires, had the tires put on last year. And I've got the Fram Extra Guard for the lawnmower. That's another video though. Maybe it might get done today, but I really want to go fishing, so it probably won't. There it is, the big V6 Toyota. Alright, after I get the car jacked up, you know, do it safely. If you don't know how, look up a video, Google it. I'm not going to go over the basics of jacking a car, but just make sure you've got a safe jack stands under it, block the back wheels, and just do it safe. First thing to do, you need a 14 millimeter to take the drain plug out of the car. You want to loosen the cap so the air gets all the oil out. And with these cars, they're not a canister type oil filter. So I highly recommend getting one of these. You can do it without them, but it's much more difficult. It's not a typical screw-on filter. It comes out like that. It goes back in like that. New O-rings for the, you'll see when you get our cards. Just a cap that comes out and drops down. But yeah, that's all really an oil filter is on the inside. Probably better for the environment. A lot less material to go into it. Alright, 14 millimeter for the drain plug. Of course you need an oil catcher pan. I'm going to use the 1/2-inch attachment to remove the oil filter. Let's get our light situation fixed. Here is the drain. In basics with this, you know, just loosen it. Drain that oil into your pan. Make sure you recycle it. Don't be dumping on the ground in your alley or something, or so it will mess up the environment. Want to recycle it, get it used again for something else. Alright, when it's just about done draining, I'm going to bring it forward. The oil filter is right here. You will need 1/2-inch extension, 1/2-inch ratchet, or there's a nut fitting on here too. If you don't have one of those, it's probably 3/4. Pop it loose. Fit it on there. Pops it loose. Once you get it going, it comes out by hand. You're still going to have some oil come out. So about your oil filter. Oil drain, pull it out. I'm going to take it up on the bench. I'm going to look at it anyway. Grab a paper towel, a rag, or whatever you get. Again, cleaning it up a little bit, trying to get as much oil, old oil as you can. Obviously, just cleaner the better. And it does come with new O-rings. This one goes on here. I'm not going to change that. Up on the bench, I'm going to change it when I put it back on the car. I should have changed it when I was down there the first time, but basically just slide your new oil filter on. Be careful this piece in here. It moves around a little bit. So you want to push down nice and straight on it. Make sure it's all the way seated. That's it. Then we'll just pop this old O-ring off here. And put the new one on. It's easier than I'm making it look. That's it there. Bring this one down back underneath the car. Making a mess out of this. I put the old stuff back in there. I'll take these paper towels with me. It's still draining a little bit. It'll probably do that for a while. It's not gonna hurt anything. I'm gonna put the plug back in. Make sure you tighten that up nice and snug. Don't break it off though. The new oil filter just goes up inside. Screws back on. Easy peasy there. You will want to wipe the inside of that out. I already did it. I did not get it on camera though. Put your wrench back on, put it in tight position, get it locked down. Snug it up, don't want to break it. Said you don't want to be using air ratchets or impact guns on it. Unless you don't like the guy you're changing the oil for. Then you can do it. Then I should have done this before when I had it off the first time. I always forget about it. Pull this off. Clean it up. Now it has an O-ring in here that you want to get out. Popped it out, so they flatten out a little bit. That's when they stop working and give you leaks. So you do want to replace them. Put it back on, make sure it's in there. Said it already had a little residual oil on it, so you always kind of, if it's dry and real clean, you want to lube it up so it doesn't twist and bind in there. Again, tighten it up, don't break it off. We are done under the car for now. And then just double check your tight. Make, you know, you put it back in there. You might forget to put it in. Put a torque on it. You're going down the road and that fall out. That could be disastrous. Clean everything up, wipe it off. So you can check it later. Make sure there's no leaks on the ground. It ain't just dripping off residual oil. All right, so these cars take almost 6 quarts of oil. Which is just 6 quarts for this little 6-cylinder. It is 6-cylinder, by the way. It's a 3.5 liter, I believe. And she's peppy. I've never seen this before. This must be new to the Valvoline. That's pretty nice and easy. I think it sticks to my finger. Well, we're going to put 5 in it first. That does pour nice. Good job, Valvoline. That's what I'm talking about. No bloom, 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 bloom anymore. Breathes better, pours. Oh, it's got a little vent in there. See that? Yeah. Wow. Research and development. Doing great at Valvoline. Rotella needs to get going on something like that. I dig that quite a bit. So much quicker. That's 5 full quarts right there. That's a 5 US quart, 4.73 liters. And I might hold onto this jug to put my used oil in. That pours exceptionally well. Alright, I'm gonna just let that sit in there for a minute. I'm gonna rotate these tires real quick. I'm gonna drop it down on level ground, put the rest of the oil in and check the level. So stay tuned. Alright, we're back to the oil change. We did get the tires rotated. I had a choppy tire on the front. Drivers had a little vibration out of it. I wasn't sure if the tire was out of balance or if I needed alignment. I checked all the front end parts. They look tight. No loose issues. Bearing's good. So it might just be off a little bit. It was cupped up on the inside part of the tire. So we'll get an alignment lined up. I was just happy with the bearings or tie rod ends or the rack and pinion. I hate this dipstick. Almost impossible to read. I know there are 5 quarts in it right now. Actually, I just looked that up and it's 6.4 quarts. I forgot about that. That's why. I got another quarter on there somewhere. I'm going to go ahead and put the 6th full quart in. .4 quarts with an oil filter change. 6 quarts even without an oil filter change, which I don't know why you would do that. Unless you just didn't have one, I guess. Man, 530. That oil just seems so thin. Yeah, I thought I had some left over from last time. Should be, yep, just over half a quart. So. I'll put that in there. Just about all of it. It's just over half a quart. Try to eyeball it. That should be good. Put that there for now. All right. Okay. I know it's got 6.4 quarts in it. Which is, I think, a lot for this motor, but makes you have to buy, at least the first time, you have to buy 7 quarts total. Then after that, you keep your quart for leftovers. Then you only have to buy 6 at a time. So it's showing a little full here, but I haven't started the car, and the oil filter's probably not full yet. So I'm gonna run it down the road. So I'm gonna test this tire out, see if I get vibration out of it still. But I gotta go change my shirt because yeah, really light interior in this car. Alright, this is the next morning after the oil change. You can see that it's in between the lines. Looking good. This is it set all night, so it's full right on the dot. Oil's clean. Like I said, the best time to check these is in the morning after they've sat all day. It seems like the dipstick just, after you reinsert it, it's harder to read. So it pulls it up on the dipstick, but it's definitely full. Looking good. I drove it yesterday too. Ran good. And that's how you change oil on a 2010 Toyota Camry 3.5 liter V6. 5 weight 30 oil, 6.4 quarts with an oil filter change, 6 without changing the filter. Not too difficult of a job. Alright, thanks for watching.